The event start should be around here somewhere. Here we go. Right where the crowd of people is. Okay. Kipet Jakia needs help penning her next article. Let's accept. As I live and breathe, is that Starlight? What a pleasant surprise. Is your brother Nagi well? How did you know my brother? I don't recall telling you his name. Now that you mention it, he did recently send me a letter. But this is no time to be speaking of such things. I'm in need of help to write my latest piece. Since fortune has placed you before me, I wonder if you wouldn't lend me a hand. Your contribution shall be much appreciated, I'm sure. Now then, the matter is at hand is this invitation, which was sent to the Raven offices from the Gold Saucer. We have been asked to write a piece on the festivities currently underway at the establishment. Naturally, as the Raven's most senior reporter, I was chosen for this privileged task. I carry the reputation of the publication on my shoulders, and there's no shame in recruiting an assistant or two with whom to share the weight. I need someone with keen skills of observation and a dazzling insight. Judging by your previous adventures, there is none more suited for this task than you, dear Starlight. So how about it? Can I count on you? Yeah, I guess you can. Very good. Well then, let's depart to the Gold Saucer at once. The invitation states that a member of staff awaits her arrival at the entrance square. I like how they invent all the city states for everything. To the Gold Saucer. Oh, there's the crowd. There you are, adventurer. Let's not keep our host waiting. Ah, you must be from the Raven. Allow me to welcome you personally to the Gold Saucer. Oh, I did not expect to see you there, Mr. Starbright. You're always a welcomed and honored guest. An honored guest, is it? It seems I picked the right adventurer for the job. Mr. Starbright is helping you? Well, I must say this gives the Raven a significant advantage. With your arrival, all of our guests are present. Now, if I could have but a moment of your time. Illustrious reporters of Eorzea, I welcome you one and all to the Gold Saucer. My name is Olier. I have the distinct pleasure of serving as an attendant here. As you are well aware, we are currently holding our most fabulous event of the year, the Make It Rain campaign. During its duration, guests may receive up to 50% more MGP, a currency which can be exchanged within these gilded walls for a bevy of fantastic goods. People of all stripes pour into the Gold Saucer during this event, eager to take their piece of the generous bounty we offer. However, some in Eorzea have yet to grace us with their patronage, which is why we have invited the most esteemed reporters in the realm to partake in our festivities. Prepared sizable compensation for your resulting articles. Of course, a simple tour would hardly suffice to satisfy the curious minds as yours, so we have taken liberty of preparing a little diversion for the occasion. Ooh. It's so cute. Behold this masterful mammoth, made in the precise likeness of Godbert Manderville. We have hidden 4 throughout the Gold Saucer, 1 in each section, excluding Chocobo Square. Use your keen reporter sense to seek them out, and to the one who finds the most mammoths, we shall reward an exclusive interview with the man himself, President Godbert Manderville of Manderville and Manderville, famed goldsmith and proprietor of dreams. No paper has ever succeeded in securing a personal interview with Godbert Manderville. Can you believe our luck? He's right. An interview with Godbert Manderville would draw more eyes to the Raven than the news of another calamity. This isn't a competition to be taken lightly. The reward is worthwhile to be sure, but both Master Thurl and I have come here alone, while the Raven seems to have sent 2 reporters. I propose that the Harbor Herald and the Mithril Eye join forces. That would even the odds enough, methinks. I have no objection to that. To the winners go Manderville secrets, to the losers pitiful ignorance. Let's keep our eyes well peeled, adventurer. Let us make an addendum to the rules. In the case both teams find the same number of mammoths, the swiftest to return will be judged the victor. Now, let the mammoth hunt begin. Search every corner of our establishment, and may you find the bounties you seek. If there are 4 wind-up Godberts hidden out there, we should each search for 2. You take the Wonder Square and the Round Square, and I'll cover the 2 remaining sections, an equal division of labor. If anything happens, we can stay in touch via this link pro. Now let's find those mammoths and win that interview. Bad news, adventurer. It seems I wasn't quick enough to find the mammoth in Entrance Square. Please smell with me, you're faring better than I. You found one? Thank goodness, we're still in the running. I'll make haste to Advent Square. Godspeed in finding your final mammoth. Oh, that's what that is. Here it is. Welcome back, Mr. Shaka. Has informed me that you were able to find 2 mammoths. Indeed, exactly 2 likenesses. Final results are as follows. 3 mammoths found by the reporters of the Raven, and 1 fat mammoth by the reporters of the Mithril Eye and the Harbor Herald. Which means that the Raven shall be rewarded an exclusive interview with Lord Mandeville. Congratulations to you both. Once you have sufficiently prepared yourself, simply speak to me, and I shall summon him forthwith. Alier stands at the ready to call upon the Gold Saucer's proprietor. Yeah. I trust you are ready for the interview. I shall call upon Lord Mandeville, so please wait here until his arrival. As for the Harbor Herald and Mithril, I ask that you follow me. While none are as knowledgeable as Lord Mandeville, our staff shall do their utmost to guide you upon an educational and, dare I say, entertaining journey of the Gold Saucer. He's got all his clothes on. Ho ho ho! Apologies for the wait. I take it you're the eagle-eyed reporter from the Raven? Accompanied by none other than my old friend Starlight, I see. You haven't decided to doff the mantle of adventure in the favor of reporters quill and ink, have you? Lord Manderville, 'tis a pleasure to make your personal acquaintance. My name is Kipjakia of the Raven. I have the honor of penning this exclusive interview with your esteemed personage. This adventurer was kind enough to assist me on this project, so please consider her a temporary member of our staff. Very, very good, very good. I am overjoyed to host you both at my darling gold saucer. Naturally, I expect some initial awkwardness as I become accustomed to the process, but I shall do my utmost to bear both body and soul to your inquiries. Ask away. Your candor is much appreciated, Lord Manderville. Now then, perhaps you might share with us some exclusive details regarding the Gold Saucer's creation. Oh, a simple question. I thought you might ask me to divulge the secret of my family's peerless beauty, which has been carefully guarded for generations. Yes. Well, I intend to get there in time, of course, but the objective of my article is to convey the charm of your establishment to my readers, and where better to start with the tale of its inception. Only a reporter most masterful looks past the beauty of the man to the beauty of what he has wrought. How delightful, indeed. Come, allow me to give you the grand tour whilst answering your question, with pomp and circumstance. Let us head for the Aetheroid Plaza, which rests in the heart of the Gold Saucer. From there, I shall guide you, and show you why House Manderville's ingenuity knows no equal. Oh, there's so many people. Oh, some of the following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations. Do we get some cutscenes? Yay! Allow me to welcome you anew to the Gold Saucer. I, Godbert Manderville, the Manderville man, am at your complete disposal. Simply tell me where you wish to go, and shall have my personal escort. Let's go around. Wonder Square was envisioned as a place where our patrons can kick up their feet and take in the wondrous scenery we've arranged for them. The second floor is equipped with a cocktail lounge which offers the room's finest libations. From what I've heard, the arena is amongst the most popular. Is it true that you even offer games hailing from the Far East? Oh, just so. Our Doman Mahjong has received great acclaim since its introduction here. There's nothing quite like it in all the realm. 'Twas brought to my attention by an employee who spent time in the Far East. There it is played as simple recreation as a display of hospitality or in fierce competition against common folk and nobility alike. Truly, it brings me great joy that people can come here to enrich themselves with games from distant lands. I only hope that we can introduce even more games from places far and wide to the people of Eorzea. But there's still so much to see. Perhaps we should return to the Aetheryte Plaza and consider the next part of your hard-won interview. Oh, as the name implies, here is where we hold our grandest events at present. Masters Typhon and Yojimbo perform the regularly scheduled show to the delight of all and sundry. Yes, speaking of this Master Typhon, I've heard tell that he's a terrifying monster whose sneezes are powerful enough to send someone flying off their feet. Pardon my directness, but does this not pose a danger to your guests? Danger? Why, no. None at all. You can rest assured that behind Master Typhon's frightening countenance lies the kind heart of a model employee who cares deeply for the safety of our guests. I remember the day we met fondly, Master Typhon had been ushered into our realm due to an attempt by the Thaumaturge's Guild to summon Voidsent. After a journey full of twists and turns that yielded him no means to return from whence he came, he decided to seek gainful employment. Once I heard of his story, I knew he would be perfect as one of our attractions. After the requisite job interviews, I hired him on the spot. Albeit he did get off to a sticky start, unleashing sneeze upon his mighty sneeze in alarming succession. However, once I realized he meant only to offer up a reprieve from the day's blistering heat, I thanked him for his kindness, and he has been amenable to the constructive criticism ever since. Of course, you know quite well how refreshing Master Typhon's sneezes can be. The tales of your bout with him and Master Ultros are still told to this day. Oh, were I there to witness it myself. Ugh. Now, as much as I would like to regale you further, I fear I'm on the edge of rambling. Let us conclude our tour of Event Square and return to the Aetheryte Plaza. Oh, someone's getting supper delivered. Oh, the Round Square. Yes, so famous for yes, of course. Mount Coral soars majestic over its domain. Have you ever seen its lake before? I wager you haven't, for this peak that countless visitors climb and descend daily is a construction of my imagination. Do you know what inspired me? Inspired? This was fashion based on a model? That it was. But I'm not surprised the name wouldn't ring familiar. Mount Coral appears in a classic tale I used to enjoy immensely as a young lad. As a mountain that fed a booming mining industry, you can see how it would inspire the liberal use of explosives for this attraction. We procure our bombs from goblin artisans, thereby extending a unique commercial opportunity to merchants who might otherwise be shunned or feared by others. Naturally, we needed to ensure the explosives would create a thrilling spectacle without risk of injury. I myself spent many a day testing the efficiency of a variety of blasting powders upon my person. Oh, to be so young again. Alas, although I would expound upon this topic for moons, I'm sure your readers would wish for an article as varied as the saucer itself. Let us return to the Aetheryte Plaza and consider where we might go next. And finally, to the entrance square. Five years after the seventh umbral calamity ravaged Eorzea, the gold saucer rose from the sands of Ul'dah, serving as a beacon for the realm who sought leisure and diversion. For the calamity had dealt the city-states a grievous blow, and each and every citizen had worked tirelessly to see their homes healed. I built the Gold Saucer to be a place where the beleaguered could forget their worries for a time and remember the feeling of a smile upon their faces. A noble purpose, to be sure, especially considering the amount of your own wealth you poured into reconstruction efforts. To build a legendary monument of recreation during such trying times must have been a challenge, considering the resources and manpower necessary for such an undertaking. But that is exactly why it had to be done, to give work to hands robbed of purpose by disaster, and thereby construct the backbone of a thriving economy. I owe a great debt to each and every person under my employ. It would only be their hard work and diligence that the Gold Saucer was able to aid Eorzea in her time of need. As the cactus weathers hot desert climbs, so too do my workers persevere with an indefatigable spirit. For this reason, I chose the Sabotender as our mascot, with the appellation Seigneur as a sign of respect for their contributions. All of that being said, the Gold Saucer is no charity. Quite the opposite, in fact. An operation of this magnitude would soon shrivel in the sun without the steady flow of profit. Oh, ha, ha, ha. There's much more I would say on the matter, but alas, we only have so much time. Let us return to the Aetheryte Plaza. Perhaps consider a change of scenery. And that is all the spaces. Are you sure you wish to conclude Godbert's tour? Yes. Very good. I believe I have more than enough information to write several articles. It's been quite a while since I've spoken of my beloved gold saucer at such length. I do hope my ramblings do not bore you. Far from it, Lord Manderville. I've enjoyed your anecdotes, as I am sure will each and every one of the Raven's readers. Oh, I am delighted to hear it. We built the gold saucer to revitalize commerce and rekindle the spark of joy in people's lives. Laughter, smiles are as much a lifeblood as food and shelter. This place serves to fulfill that all too elusive need. Not only for our patrons, but for our workers, who tirelessly keep the gold saucer operating smoothly. My greatest hope is for their happiness. I see a beacon of joy guiding people to the smiles they've forgotten. I believe that I can use that. Thank you for everything, Lord Manderville. This interview gave me all I need for a phenomenal article. Oh, it was my pleasure. It was entirely my pleasure. May your pen burst forth with inspiration, as do the clouds with rain, or as the gold saucer does with MGP. Do speak to with Olier on your way out. He has something prepared that I believe will bring a smile to your face. Like gold itself, the ideals which guide this establishment are immutable. I invite both of you to return whenever you please. Welcome back. Allow me to thank you once again for answering our invitation. The pleasure was all mine. It was an honor to hear such first-hand accounts from the Gold Saucer's founder. In fact, I'm thinking of entitling my article "The Gold Saucer, Where Hearts of Gold Reign." I hope it will convince more people to come and visit for themselves, and perhaps take with them a heart full of mirth. Of course, I haven't forgotten you, adventure. I shall make sure to credit you in my article front and center. Before you depart, allow me to present you with a small token of our appreciation. Our event will be underway for some time, so we hope you continue to enjoy the Gold Saucer all the Gold Saucer has to offer.